it was really by chance, to be honest with you. I moved to Thailand in 2006, you know, and I played in a lot of charity events. I played in a lot of golf tournaments here, and every time I went to an event, you got a gift bag that was substandard, basically. You know, people didn't really focus on it or see any importance in it. And just for fun, in about 2008-09, I started to say to people, look, let me go and find something, because Nike and Adidas were producing a lot here at the time. And I did it purely for fun. It wasn't a business, it wasn't anything. It was more to, you know, fulfill a need that I thought was there. And then people started asking me, and then golf courses, I knew a couple of guys that were GMs, and then they started asking me if I could do something. So it all just kind of flowed by chance, that we supplied a few tournaments, ad hoc, wasn't even a business. And I then just decided I want to get back into golf. I mean, as you know, we went to school in the US. I had nothing to do with golf from about 2001 until 2008-09. So it was a chance to get back into the golf business again. My interest wasn't specifically clothing and, you know, a brand. It was more to get back into golf because I felt comfortable in that space, and I felt I knew what I was talking about. So yeah, that's how it started. I mean, it was one of these stories where it wasn't planned. It wasn't, you know, with a business plan and a setup. It was completely ad hoc, see where it goes. And the first 5 years was basically that. It was trial and error, do whatever I can to keep going and, you know, learn the business and, you know, expand it. So, I mean, at the beginning, it was purely down to, at the time as well, so back, you know, 14 years ago almost, the prices were probably comparable, and you were still looking at the minimums and things as well. But with Thailand, I strongly believe that the quality of the final product here is much better. The fact that we have our office here, we have our staff here, we can QC everything before it leaves. I've tried before to do from other countries and rely on, you know, forwarders and things as well. And if you send a product from another country, you know, you have no recourse afterwards. You know, you have to just check, and you know, you could order 10, 20,000 shirts from Vietnam, China. If there's a problem with them, you know, there's nothing much you can do. So Thailand, quality-wise, control-wise, reliability-wise, I still think is superior. And the fact that we have control of the factories here means that we have flexibility with customers. So, you know, we do things a little bit differently from other brands where we're not insisting on long lead times and, you know, big volumes. We can actually work with a client on specifically what they need, because we have the ability to do any quantity here in Thailand. So style and design-wise, you know, we work on our retail collection, you know, which is what we do every season. We really try and focus on the trending colors, but make our designs different. And because we started in Thailand and we've mainly been a brand in Asia, we were kind of very much more on the Asian style, you know, that works over here. Because every country and every region is different. But in times we've now grown into the US market, the UK market as well. And we've had to kind of adapt a little bit. So our designs kind of change depending on where we're moving in the market. But our design side, again, is the flexibility of working with clients, that if they want, for example, this style that I'm wearing, if they want it in a different color for their shop or for their market, we can do that. So there are a lot of major brands who have a collection. This is what you get. There's no other ways around it. For us, you know, we work with what we have and we're flexible. So I think that's a big thing. Yeah, so fabric-wise, you know, we've learned a lot over the years. I mean, I think you've seen from the beginning to now, there's a massive change in the quality of our fabrics. And there's two main factors to that. One is our ability now to order bigger volumes, which allows you to buy the better fabrics. And also a lot of research on, you know, seeing what works, testing different things. Thailand's a great country to test fabrics in, because if you can wear a product in summer here, you can pretty much wear it anywhere in the world. So it's a really good test product for us. So we've really worked on making sure that the amount of spandex we put in the shirt has the nice stretch, which everyone's doing now, but make sure that the fabric's lightweight enough and it breathes. The most important thing is that it breathes. You can't have something that looks great, but you know, after 3 holes, it's shrink wrapped to you. So we've really done a lot of work on that, and you know, I'm very happy with the fabrics we have now. We're continuing to developing new stuff, and we're also getting into the recycled fabrics, which I think we're very, very close to having a good enough product that will be able to sustain heat and everything as well. So it's always work in progress. Yeah, I mean, this is one of the most competitive markets. I'm going to Orlando next week to the PGA show, and if I'm not wrong, there's over 1,000 clothing brands, apparel brands at the show. And in general, if you talk about retail space only, you know, most shops that aren't huge shops will probably stock 4 to 5 brands. So in Southeast Asia, there's a number of brands. There's local brands, there's regional brands, and there's international brands. And I think the main point of Fenix and what we do is our flexibility with the client. You know, we want to do something different from everyone else. So rather than having you pre-order 6 months in advance, you know, we'll accept an order 1-2 months in advance. Again, back to the factory, how we can have the flexibility. On a regional and global place, I know that I can't compete with the likes of FootJoy, Peter Millar, you know, Under Armour, everything as well. We don't have the marketing budgets. So we look at, again, things differently. What can we do at a golf course? What can we do for an event that these brands don't do? And I think that's a really good focus for us, because going head to head with major brands or going head to head with anyone just becomes competition and it becomes price-based. So we're trying to offer ourselves a service that's different, unique, but still has the quality of the other major brands as well. Yeah, I mean, 100%, especially in US, Europe, UK markets now, there's a big push on, you know, the recycled fabrics. But, you know, there is still the kind of unknown on the reliability, the durability, and the performance of them. It's getting a lot better. You still have to combine spandex and everything just to have the stretch, because otherwise the products will be very tight. But we are getting into it. Our trousers and shorts are already recycled fabric. We're doing bucket hats in recycled fabric, which is a good marketing point for us. And then shirts and outerwear, we will be introducing a line of recycled fabrics as well. Yeah, the 25 collection I'm really excited about. And as we move into the colder markets, let's call them, you know, we're getting more presence there now. So we've introduced hoodies this year, which are already out. You know, they're great. We've already had jumpers and vests for a while now. But the new product is our gilets. So we're doing a gilet vest and a long sleeve gilet as well. And I'm really excited about that. And the feedback we've got in the market is there's not much focus on customized or unique designs in this outerwear market. So it's a big growth trend for us. Our collections are growing as well. You know, there's more shirts available. You know, we're doing sublimated shorts, print shorts as well. So we're really focusing on matching outfits and everything as well. And it's exciting, it's good. Yeah, I mean, 19 years next month is how long I've been here. You know, I've been with my wife for 23 years. So it's, you know, more than half my life already. I found that when I started the business here, the support and the acceptance I got was so different from any other country. Like, I'm from Scotland. If I tried to do this in Scotland, it would have been negativity, but there was always positivity on what I did. The support I got through various people I knew, you know, being able to do Asian Tour events and the Thailand Golf Association, you know, as a brand new brand, allowing me to kind of, you know, be part of that through sponsorship and everything as well. You know, Thailand is, you know, that's why the tourism here is so good. You know, it's a welcoming country, and I didn't ever feel like, you know, I was an outsider here, and, you know, I wasn't getting supported because of that. I always felt like, you know, I always wanted to promote myself as a Thai brand as well, because I felt that was important. You know, you can sometimes think negative connotations that it's a Thai brand, so it should be cheap, and this is the problem I've had in the Western market. But I'm proud of it, because I started it here, and had I not have been living here, been playing in these events, I never would have started this business. So we always will retain the Thai roots we have, and you know, we plan to still keep producing here and everything else as well, because I trust the process here. I think there's reliability, and I don't have to worry about it. So it's, you know, it's something that I have no plans on leaving. Yeah, so this is our 2025 collection, and there's some 2024 here as well. We're really excited about the designs. Thai Country Club's been a great customer of ours for many years now, and the sales here are really good. So with the Fenix line, we have slightly more vibrant prints, bigger prints, brighter colors. Appeals to kind of all, maybe a younger market and tourists as well. And then obviously I'll show you in a second our private estate line, which is our premium line for export, and some bespoke shirts that we did for Thai Country Club as well. Yeah, so Private Estate was created to really primarily go into the US market and the export market, but it's doing well now in Thailand as well. So, you know, we're very grateful for Thai for having 2 spots here. So the Private Estate line, all the fabrics are sourced out of Taiwan from premium fabric mills, and we do the designs here. But, you know, as you can see from the designs, it's a little bit more, you know, country club-esque type of thing, less vibrant prints, but more smart-looking product. We've got contrast collars this year. And then we also have our plain shirts, which are fantastic fabrics. So on top of the private estate range, what we've done with Thai Country Club, and what's a big niche for us in the market, is doing bespoke, unique designs for each golf club. So this was designed for the International Series when they had the event here a couple of weeks ago. And it's a Thai-themed shirt, so it's got the elephants, Thailand on there, the temples as well. So this is something that really is a niche for us at different courses, using our brand, using the awareness, but creating a shirt that's only available at each golf club. So it basically means that they have something unique. So it's a very good selling point for us.